Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to my channel Movement Heals. Today we're gonna focus on how to journal. So obviously there's no right or wrong way to do it. I'm just gonna show you the way that I do it. And I hope that it's helpful for you and that it's a tool that you can keep using towards your self-healing, right? So grab a pen and paper or dust off that old journal that you have. Go find it real quick and bring it back. Find a seated position. You can be in your bed, you could be laying down, whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe get some tea, some water, light a candle or an incense, set the mood for you. Anything that will help you get a little bit comfortable. All right, so we're gonna start with just a little bit of breathing. I know that's like, okay, that's not journaling, but it's gonna help you to maybe recenter and just stay present with what is popping up. Whenever we like kind of meditate or just like zone in and breathe, there's gonna be a lot of thoughts that are gonna come up, like all these things that you have to do right after this. Why am I doing this? This is so like slow or whatever. I know that happens for me. But that's the point, is we want to get flooded with thoughts and anxiety or whatever that's coming through so that you can write it down and that you can address it now. So let's start there. You can sit either cross-legged or you can sit with your feet on the floor and with your hands either open, or you can, I like to place my hands on my right hand on my belly and my left hand on my heart so that I can like feel myself and feel the presentness and feel my breath, right? So join me in, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute of breathing. Close your eyes, exhale out any extra air you have in your lungs. Inhale through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. When you inhale, feel your belly expand and your chest raise. And sigh it out and feel your body kind of release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Allow the thoughts to come. Let them go. Inhale 1 more time through your nose. And exhale. You can release your hands if they were on you, and you can open them up, and you can allow yourself to receive anything that might be coming to you, through you, and just allow yourself to be present in this moment, to hear the sounds around you, to feel the air on your skin, whether it's cold or hot, to feel your body, whether it's tense or whether it's relaxed. Just take note of that, and then we'll begin. All right, so grab your pen and paper or your journal, and we're gonna start with first dating. So always write the date. Sometimes I forget to write the date, and that's terrible because I wanna know what I was going through at that time when I look back. So write the date. I already started a little bit writing the date. And I want you to start with just how you felt when you were trying to breathe. Sometimes it's really hard to breathe, especially when you're new to it. It's like, no, thanks, right? So if you felt any emotions coming up, or if you had a lot of thoughts, a lot of things on your to-do list, that is popping up that you could be doing outside of this, right? I want you to write it down. So I'm gonna allow you to have a little bit of time, but you can always pause this video if you need more time. So let's just start really. So once again, what are you feeling right now? You don't need to show what I'm writing. Just kidding. Being silly. My husband is behind the camera. But yeah, I'm like, you don't need to show anyone what you're writing. Maybe why you're doing this, you know, maybe what you felt in general before you started this video, what you're feeling now. Just write it all out. Just blah. Word vomit. Just get it all out. Any positive or negative emotions? Okay, so for the sake of time, I'm gonna stop there and you can pause the video and keep going. And then when you're done with writing down your current state, what are you feeling right now in your body, in your mind? Once you're done writing that out, you can always come back to it, maybe leave some space after you read it, maybe add a little couple things, right? We're gonna now move on to what it is that we want to feel. What do you want to get out of journaling? What do you want to get out of life right now? You don't have to make it so broad. You can focus on the moment. What do you want right now, today? How do you want your day to go? What do you want to get out of this? So let's start by writing that down. What do you want? Maybe take another deep breath to allow yourself, maybe if you don't have the words right now, just maybe zone back into that breathing and see what comes up for you. It might be easy. Maybe you have a lot of wants. Maybe you have a lot of needs right now. Write that down too. What do you need in this season? What do you need today? For the sake of time, we're gonna stop there, but let's go ahead and remind you, okay, you can always pause this video and keep going, okay? After we write down what we want to get from this moment, to get from this journaling, or what we want and need in life right now, we're gonna move on to what can we personally do. So not like waiting for like an outside miracle to come in and swoop you up and give you everything that you need. Is there something that you can personally do that could help you? Is there anything that you can think of that you can write down right now that can help you get to what you want and need? So let's just take a moment to do that. Maybe take a few deep breaths and think about that before you write, or just write a whole bunch of stuff and then you can cross it out if it makes no sense later. Or I always recommend just looking at it, because whatever the first thing is that's what you feel, that's what you need, that's what you feel that you need to do. You know, what are the action steps, right? So just write a few things that you could possibly do. Maybe you've heard other people say, do this, do that, but what do you believe you need to do? I'm gonna stop you right there, or you can pause the video and keep going, okay? From that, I want you to highlight maybe 1 or 2 things, maximum 3 if you wrote down a whole bunch of stuff, that you can and will commit to doing this week or today. And it doesn't have to be today, because sometimes things come up, so if you don't do it today, then maybe this week or this month or whatever. But one thing that you can for sure do today. Maybe you're already doing it. Maybe it's just journaling more. Maybe that's it. But one thing that you put down on that list, circle it. And let's commit right now to doing that. Now, if you're taking a lot of time to figure that out, don't. Just anything that feels, all right, that's decent, that's reasonable for me, all right? Circle that. Now, let's move on to the last part of our journaling section, which is to basically write from all of that a little bit how you feel about everything. Sometimes we feel a lot of anxiety when we do this. Maybe we're not writing the right thing down, or maybe our thoughts are just like crap. You know, we think of it like that. I want you to just take a moment to just maybe reread your stuff and maybe add to it a little bit, you know, how you're feeling now. How do you want to feel? What do you need to get there? And then before you make any commitments to yourself, just accept that it is going to be a journey and it is going to be a process to get you there. But just be willing to be open to whatever that is, whatever you need to do. It doesn't matter what anybody else is telling you that you need to do for your situation. What do you believe? And so sometimes when we reread our own stuff, we're able to solve our own problems, right? We don't need anyone else. So I just want you to do that for this next step. It's just to reread your stuff, maybe take a few more notes, maybe write a little bit more, and just breathe, you know, just accept that this is where you're at. And it's a beautiful place, because you're never gonna be here again. You're never gonna have this day, this moment again, because every time you write, something new is gonna come out, something more profound or something more connected to who you really are and what you really need is gonna come out every time that you journal. So let's end there. You can always do this over and over. And if you find this video to be useful and helpful, I really hope that you share it with your friends and family and anyone you think would be willing to do this. And let's spread the healing. Let's spread the amazing energy that comes from transformation and just walking your own path and just doing what you believe is right for you. So if you need any more assistance, please comment below. If you like this video, comment below or message me. I'm super excited to hear if this was helpful for you and if you enjoyed it. All right, peace.